Every second that you see somebody, your brain is running a complex series of calculations to determine your level of attraction to a person. Girls see Zeus and they drop what they're doing and come over to me. I got entire planets of women crashing into my mansion every few minutes. I'm like a chick magnet, bro. Girls see you and they run the other way. They can sense that you're not subscribed. Come on, bro, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button and girls will automatically fall through your ceiling and onto your lap. Well, like that guy in Canada. You see, he just subscribed and had a girl fall into the store while he was shopping. In all seriousness, what humans find to be attractive is based off of what is known as reproductive fitness. A person's reproductive fitness is determined by factors such as healthy-looking skin, their musculature, signs of youth and fertility, and even their scent. The healthier a person looks physically, the more likely they are to produce strong offspring. That makes them attractive. It literally attracts desirable mates, hence the word attractive. No-brainer, I know. At the most basic level, boosting your attractiveness comes down to increasing your reproductive fitness. This is why when people try to say, "Everybody is beautiful," it's nothing more than feel-good nonsense. Biology says otherwise. But, like I said, in the modern age, reproductive fitness and physical looks are only a piece of the attraction puzzle. If you're not super attractive, don't let it get you down because I'm going to help you fix that. Attraction is a physical, biological process, bro. It's evolution in action. This is why when you're attracted to someone, you go into fight or flight. Your heart beats out of your chest, time slows down, and you're dead focused on the hot girl in front of you. While flirting and building attraction conversationally or over social media is important, it's always important to increase your physical attractiveness, since we're really just trying to manipulate biology to be on our side. One of the top comments I see on my videos is, "Bro, only looks matter. If you're ugly, none of this will work." While that's only partially true, looks don't matter nowhere near as much as you think they do. I've made videos on this in the past explaining this, so I'm not going to harp on it again, but since you guys think looks matter so much, today I'm going to show you how to boost your physical features, aka reproductive fitness, and get you biologically attracting all the babes. This isn't going to be obvious stuff like brush your teeth and iron your shirt. It's going to be stuff that's rooted in evolutionary biology. All right, time to get nerdy, bros. Number 1. Facial averageness. Oh yeah, I know all my average-looking dudes are jumping for joy right now. Let's take a look at the scientific paper I found on this. In an evolutionary sense, averageness refers to how closely a face resembles the majority of other faces in a population. Average faces may be considered more attractive because if your facial features are similar to a popular average, it is linked to genetic diversity. Average faces may be preferred to less average faces because owners of average faces have a more diverse set of genes which result in better physical fitness and resilience to things like disease. From an evolution standpoint, you want to mate with people who have good genetics for avoiding disease and other physical harm, so that the caveman babies inherit those genes as well. There is good evidence that average faces are indeed found attractive. In a scientific study, they found that multiple faces blended together were rated as more attractive than an individual face. Using computers to create digitally blended composite faces, they found that generally the more images mixed together in a composite, the more attractive it is rated. This is for a few reasons. One big thing is that the more images that are blended together, the smoother the skin texture becomes, as imperfections such as lines or blemishes are averaged out. So for all the dudes in my comments complaining about being average, it looks like you're now one of those lucky ones. And like I said, physical attractiveness matters less in the modern age as social status and personality traits become more desirable. So this means you average dudes can boost yourselves up a ton. Number 2. Upper body strength. Listen to what I found on a scientific paper on evolutionary attractiveness. Estimates of physical strength determined over 70% of a man's body attractiveness. The study also found that tallness and leanness were also strongly favored. In fact, a man's tallness, leanness, and physical strength combined accounted for 80% of a man's bodily attractiveness. It goes even deeper, my friend. They even did a study where they photographed dozens of men's upper bodies without their faces and had the women rate the attractiveness of each man's upper body. The strongest men were rated as the most attractive in all samples. The study hypothesized that women chose their mates based on ancestral cues of a man's fighting ability. And surprise, surprise, A crucial component of a man's ability to fight is in his upper body strength. Now, if you're a scrawny dude, then there's still plenty of hope for you. You don't need to get super huge. You just need to increase the mass and musculature of your upper body. And the easiest way to do that is to focus on building your upper chest, shoulders, and arms. The best exercises I recommend for building these muscle groups and giving you that godly aesthetic V shape is incline bench press, decline push-ups, dips, and shoulder presses. Now, in the meantime though, you'll definitely want to pick up some clothes from our sponsor, Essentials. All of their clothing is guaranteed to give you that Greek god aesthetic V shape that accentuates your upper body and makes you look strong. This is why I love Essentials and have been promoting them for years since they first got started. They make the best fitting essential pieces that every guy needs and will look amazing in. It's masculine clothing that's well shaped to your body and makes you look like an attractive god. They have their signature perfect fit t-shirts made from their bamboo cotton blend, their bombers, tracksuits, crew neck sweatshirts, and their new redesigned chinos, which are my new favorite. These pants are killer because they're super slim and give your lower half that tapered look that makes your upper body look strong and masculine. And get this, Essentials just started offering stylist curated bundles like their Basics Bundle, Streetwear Bundle, and Everyday Bundle. These are bundles that include all of the essential items you need to fit your personal style. And the cherry on top? For every item ordered, you get one free mask. Now, most of the inventory sells out within 2 days, so make sure you hit the link in the description and use my code ZEUS10 to get your hands on their amazing fitting clothing. You even get free shipping if you're in the US. Number 3. Intermittent fasting. Remember how in that study we talked about earlier, tallness and leanness were significantly favored by women? Well, getting lean and staying lean is effortless when you do intermittent fasting. The benefit of fasting is that you're regulating the amount of insulin levels in your blood, which helps increase fat burning. Fasting also increases the amount of growth hormone in your body, which contributes to fat burning, but also helps you gain more muscle. Not to mention, fasting increases your longevity and has some benefits for prevention against sickness. And like I mentioned earlier, youthfulness boosts attraction. So this is yet another added benefit of fasting. I fast every single day and I have been for the past year. I usually do a schedule of 16 hours fasting followed by 8 hours of eating. But you don't have to go to that extreme when first starting out. As long as you can do a minimum of 12 hours, you can reap some of the benefits of fasting. Start with 12, then work your way up to 14. It's a good place to aim for. And then, if you're feeling ambitious, work your way up to 16 hours of fasting per day. The benefits and amounts of energy you'll gain are well worth it. Number 4. Boost facial and body symmetry. You hear this all the time. Symmetrical faces are more attractive, but nobody ever tells you why symmetry is considered attractive. Well, the nerdy science of it is actually kind of funny. In humans, male body symmetry is positively related to sperm number per ejaculate and sperm speed. So if your body is symmetrical, it's more likely that your little soldiers are healthier and better suited for evolution. Oh man, I gotta love science. This is another reason why getting in shape is great, and more muscle mass you put on, the more symmetrical you'll be. Here are some other quick tips for boosting your facial symmetry. Grow a beard. I don't want to harp on this too long, but if your face isn't symmetrical, having a well-groomed beard will help you create more symmetry. Not to mention, it can help hide blemishes on your skin. 2. Wear glasses. Adding a symmetrical object to your face will give you a more symmetrical appearance, so wearing glasses, even non-prescription regular glasses, will boost your facial symmetry. Wear a hat. This works for the same reason that glasses work. A symmetrical object will make you look more symmetrical. And, obviously, wearing form-fitting clothes like from Essentials are great for increasing your body symmetry as well, since it's a symmetrical item that helps accentuate your body. And that's it, my friends. In summary, facial averageness, upper body strength, intermittent fasting, and boosting your facial and body symmetry. While the biology of attraction is important, there are still more factors at play in the modern age. We're not fighting over sticks and stones anymore, so take each of these with a grain of salt. These are all important tips that you should probably be doing anyways because they'll increase your quality of life, and that is really the most important thing. Doing things like exercising and building upper body strength and intermittent fasting will make you physically and mentally healthier and boost your longevity. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, Essentials, so you can get yourself clothing that will boost your physical attractiveness and masculinity. They always sell out super fast, so I suggest you get your butt in there ASAP and click the link in the description and use the code ZEUS10 for a sweet discount. Damn, you're gonna look good. Till next time, Zeus out.